Hey everybody, Terrence Walsh, CIR Realty here. Today you're going to get a unique experience. We're going to treat it as if you're right here with me, as if we've just walked in the door and we're touring this lovely, amazing home together. The goal is just to give you the feel like we walked in at the same time and we're experiencing it for the first time together. This property caught my eye because of the community, the location, and the magnificent build. Truly tremendous. So without further ado, grab yourself a coffee, maybe some popcorn, and let's begin. This property caught my eye because of the community, the location, and the magnificent build. My first take of this property from when I walk in is imagining breakfast, sitting right here, looking at that amazing tree. You can imagine it with the frost on it right now, you can see it. And you can only imagine in the summertime just how gorgeous it is. There's something about me that's unique, is I have a thing for trees, baby giraffes, and baby elephants, which is kind of crazy. Little fun fact about myself. But let's check out this home. Immediately what strikes me is this fridge. It doesn't look like a fridge. Beautiful, built-in, high-end refrigerator. Absolutely gorgeous. Thermador appliances throughout this property. If you come over here, we've got this gorgeous 6-burner gas range. And the cool part about it, we've got custom built-ins and cabinets throughout. One thing that immediately jumps out at me is how we've got the black and gold hardware, and even went and matched it up with a faucet and a black undermount sink. This is absolutely gorgeous, great attention to detail, and something that will last the test of time. Something that is very noticeable for those that love to cook. I know my 11-year-old son would love this, is a spice rack right next to the range. We've got a beautiful long island here. And as you can see, it's currently set up with 5 chairs. I could imagine entertaining in this home and having a blast. From my kids having breakfast here or over at the table, to guests when we're gathering around for Christmas time, having some drinks or just having a get together. And you'll notice over my shoulder here, we've still got room for an expansive dining area. This currently shows a 6-seater. I could think of several variations. We could put a giant square in here to have even more room. We could have an 8-seater, even a 10-seater for those great big holiday get-togethers. Imagine a table with a leaf expansion, and you can make this table really, really big. Something that's really cool to me is how the designer and the homeowner have built in this gorgeous pantry. It's expansive, very large. You can imagine filling that up with all those big trips to Costco, and you won't run out of room. Very cool use of the barn sliding door. And we're still not done on this entertaining area. Wow, look at the size of this thing. We've got these big, giant, brand new windows, nice patio doors leading out to the gorgeous garden. We've got some retaining walls there that kind of add to the character. I love the trees. And what's cool that I just noticed, we've got a he shed, a she shed, a whoever shed out there that is ideal. Amazing. They've got little placards up everywhere that tell us about it. 22 by 28 heated workshop in the backyard that would be ideal for a place, workshop, man cave, what have you. Recently, I toured a few very high-end builders, and something that I noticed, and it's been bothering me ever since, I was in a $3.5 million home a week ago, and on the slats here, you would see the little nail impressions. And on this house, you don't. This has been better. This is better quality craftsmanship than I saw in a $3.5 million home recently. Coming on through here, this would be the spare bathroom for the upper stairs. So this would be where your guests would come in when you're entertaining. This would be where your kids or the other people live in the home would use on a daily basis. You can see that every wall, every surface, every cabinet is brand new. This is a complete full renovation and it's done to a massively high standard. This is gorgeous. Into the primary bedroom ensuite, we've got the black and gold continued throughout here. Two-person shower with steam built in. And I do feel the heat on my feet. This is heated floors. Oh, you got to get the Tyson socks. We did just have the Tyson Jake Paul fight, so it's very relevant. Check out the 12-foot ceilings in this room. Looks like we've got some reading lights over here, some well-positioned pot lights right up at the top. Beautiful windows bring in the natural light. This is a king-size bed with plenty of room for your end tables. And then gorgeous, oh, look at this. This property comes with essentially a steamer by the looks of it. Samsung bespoke air dresser. What a nice touch. Absolutely gorgeous. I've been in real estate for 18 years and I've only ever seen 2 of these offered in homes for sale. Nice, nice touch. I guess you can skip the dry cleaner in some ways with this house. Absolutely gorgeous. Let's head back and I'll show you the other 2 bedrooms on this floor. By the way, this home does come with a total of 5 bedrooms plus a studio in the basement. It comes with a double attached garage plus the exterior 22 by 28 area as well. In here we have another king-size bed with custom built-in cabinetry. Absolutely gorgeous. Looking at this, if you come around here, this actually looks like it was built on site, as with all the cabinets from to the best of my knowledge. Built on site, custom to suit, and absolutely timeless. One thing I'm noticing about this house as we go through is that this house will be in style 20 years from now. This is such a high quality but yet neutral base that it will feel current and feel nice even 20 years after it's been created. I bet you at some point there was a full wall here, and during the renovation, my guess is that they took out the wall to expose this, and they installed this open spindle railing, which is absolutely fantastic. I also like how wide this stairwell is. You get accustomed to going through these older homes that have not been renovated, and the hallways feel a lot tighter. This is nice and wide, quite nice. Dishwasher here. We've got great cabinetry. We've got the countertops carrying on throughout the home. I like the consistent attention to detail. Again, we've got the black and gold, which looks very, very nice. Over here, we've got one of our basement bedrooms. There's 2 total bedrooms plus a workout studio in this basement. Hey, we've got a dog bath for those pet lovers. Wow. Coming in from that walk, you've got a place to bathe your 4-legged family member. Nice touch. I gotta admit, I see this too, and I think to myself, my kids coming in the wintertime, they've got muddy boots, and you give them a quick rinse so that it's not muddy. Come in through here, you'll notice the floor treatment here. Yeah, double attached garage, which in these communities is not very common. Most of the garages in this community are going to be detached, but they've built this one onto the home, which is quite a nice touch. We've got the painted ceilings. A little bit of fun facts for you. Most of the time you'll see stipple or knockdown texture ceilings because a painted ceiling is really tough to hide imperfections with. But this home, throughout the entire home, has painted ceilings. It is a rich touch because it's very expensive to do and get it right. We've got a nice basement living room. So I am not gonna lie, my kids would be kicked down to this space real fast. This would become their domain. And I kind of like it because I could tell that the noise would, for the most part, be contained down here so that I can enjoy peace and quiet upstairs. But it's a great space. It's big enough to have fun. For me in my life, we would have a nice TV on here for those movie nights. We'd have a little games area over here. In this application, you could also see this becoming a poker table, a games table of some sort. Great for entertaining. Nice little hideaway for my kids, I can tell you that for sure. And I know my son It's funny, my son would take the far back bedroom to be away from me with maximum distance you can imagine. Here we have the yoga studio and its application. I could see this being many things. I could see it being a craft room, a gym, so many purposes. This could also be the room where my kids come in for gaming, have all their stuff in here for fun. That way it doesn't clutter up the rest of the house. We've got our stackable laundry here. We've got the basement bathroom. If you want to head in there, we've got a 2-person shower in there as well. A little bit of storage in here. Brand new upgraded electrical panel. And we've got our 5th bedroom. For those of you at home, you can call this Isaiah's room because that's exactly what it would be for my son. You're going to notice as you look outside here, you'll notice these extra deep window wells. It gives us a lot bigger windows that brings in a lot more natural light. Very nice. It makes it feel like you're not in a basement, if you will. By the way, this home, for those that are curious, $1,675,000. As I mentioned, just under 3,200 square feet. All around this, you're going to see in the next few years, luxury renovations start popping up like this one. For the most part, the community is young enough that these homes will be fully renovated to be absolutely beautiful. We're going to get the occasional infill, but this community isn't that old where it's going to be overrun with infills anytime soon. Thanks for hanging with me on a raw tour of this beautiful home. I'd love to give the realtors and the sellers some feedback on this home. So if there are some things you really liked, I'd love it if you put them in the comments. If maybe there's some things that you would change for your own personal taste, I'd actually love to know that too. I want to give a big shout out to Lee Cormos and Josh Hamilton for letting us tour this home. And an even bigger shout out to their seller who has done such an exquisite job of creating a timeless masterpiece.